Would limiting the age of the president to 65 be something you'd support? Why or why not? Term limits for members of Congress seem more necessary than age limits for the president. It's a good question, and I think I understand why you're asking. I'd argue no, because plenty of people age 65 and up are capable of running a country. I would, however, support the need for a neuropsych exam to establish normal cognition before being qualified to run. In a primary, there are all kinds of tests you need to pass to even join the FBI. I'm not sure why running the country should be different. The only way that would be implemented is if the general population agreed with it. And in that case, they can just vote a younger person into office. No, because the US government already knows the age at which someone should be forced to retire from a job in charge of people's lives and managing complex systems. And they have set that age to 56 for air traffic controllers. So that should be the age. I would say no. To me, it's addressing a symptom rather than a problem. I think the root solution would be imposing term limits on all elected offices. It would likely result in younger candidates for the presidency, as the people seeking the office would have a much shorter political career to achieve it during. It may also reduce corruption, as people in office will have much less time to establish power and engage in corrupt activities. No, it's about competence, not age. I know 60-year-olds with dementia and 80-year-olds sharp as a tack. Bernie Sanders is ancient, and even if you don't agree with his policies, the dude is obviously physically and intellectually fine. Plus, I don't want my choice taken away. If someone wants to vote for an old person, then they should have that option. Just like they should be able to vote for a young person. We have vice presidents for a reason. There's a backup plan. Half the problem in the country is in the same vein. Most of our Senate are so old they had to have the internet and ads explained to them by Zuckerberg. We need leadership relevant to the problems our generation is experiencing, not dinosaurs trying to fix things the way it worked in their day. Why? Voters decide who gets to be president. If a president is too old, they can make that decision at the ballot box. They consistently select old people. If that's a problem, we need to address the fundamentals. Why old people have all the power in lower than presidential politics and wealth in the economy? No, because at some point in time the most qualified person to handle a situation may be a 66-year-old. And I don't think that an arbitrary line in the sand when it comes to age is a good moderator. Term limits in Congress would be more my thing. I think someone spending 40 years in Congress is a much bigger issue than an old president. Do we know that senility is having some sort of unique impact on the presidency that is any different than what would happen with younger partisans in office? Presidencies are not just one guy deciding things by fiat. I honestly wonder if it'll become obsolete over time as aging improves over the years. We're far from it. Maybe. But maybe people start to live to 150. Sounds far-fetched, but IDK how healthcare or nanotechnology will improve over the coming years. Someone's suggestion of mental cognition health might be better. No, I don't like other people putting limits on who I can vote for. I agree we need younger politicos. But I GRT to pick who I want, within the confines of the Constitution. I don't care about age, I care about cognitive ability. I do not support it. I know a lot of capable people over 65. I know a lot of incapable under 65. It's not the number. This question gets asked literally once a week. And if anyone says something other than yes, they're trolling. I'd argue president has to be less than 65 and lawmakers, Congress, Senate, have to be 3560. Any older is out of touch and has not experienced growing up in modern society and had to deal with modern issues. No, we have voting instead. And I don't like artificial limitations on who I am allowed to vote for. Yes, I support this. If you can't be president under 35, putting a limit on how old the president can be as well also makes sense. We could call it Logan's Rule. I'm against any form of discrimination based on something that people have no control over. Race, sex, age, etc.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.